Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world. The Street919FM.com.
Don't you know your love is so divine? And I'm wanting you, girl, missing you, wanting you, girl. Don't you know your love is one of a kind? And I'm wanting you, girl, missing you, wanting you, girl. Since you got
I did that, yeah. Well, I hear they say the country in recession, but thank God, salvation free. And even though we in a tight situation, Jesus came for you and for me. Some of them said like new bells, problem from government, but Jesus don't want me about that in revelation. And even though panic all over the nation, I just want to get up and dance in my salvation. He is my rock, my rock, my rock, my rock. My Jesus is my rock, and I just cannot stop dancing. Oh, no. He is my cup, my cup, my cup, my cup. My Jesus fill it up, and I just cannot stop drinking. So I will stand for the rock, and the rock, and the rock, and the rock, and the rock of life. I make me drink from the cup, from the cup, from the cup, and drink from the cup of life. I make me stand for the rock, and the rock, and drink from the cup non-stop. And why should I panic when I know that Jesus is my number one provider? And why should I fret?
It's all going down this week. It's Iwer Stage Fund Me TNT presents Wednesday, September 30th, 8 p.m. until of Worship Wednesdays featuring Jara Nurse.
Jesus Christ fanatic, and when problems come,
Don't forget Thursday, October the 1st, we have Pan with the well-known Devon Stewart at 8 p.m. Friday night, October 2nd, we have 8 p.m. Calypso Night with Rio. Saturday, October 3rd, we have and will be featuring our youths with the launch of the band Steam. And we close off the weekend on October 4th with Reggae Sunday featuring Lady Lava. Iwer Stage will be live on the Street 919 FM on Facebook. Neil Iwer George Facebook page. Iwer TV and the Street 919 FM on YouTube. Tune in and be a part of these dynamic series of concerts on Iwer Stage, one-on-one with the artists, supported by Tuco, taking care of business through our music, and Pantry Bagel, the youth store, Lady Al's Avenue in San Fernando. Well, with all that's happening in Trinidad and Tobago and the fact that we are not going to have Carnival this year, we definitely need to support Iwer Stage as he continues to give a platform to the artists across the world. And that is no small thing, I want to let you guys know. With the loss of revenue from Carnival, some of our artists are likely to not recover. That's facts. So we urge you to continue to support the Iwer Stage and the Fund Me TNT events. Remember, it is free for you, but we have to pay for it. And the artists deserve to get a little pittance, yeah? This season has not been good to them, and there will be no season next year. So continue to support the Iwer Stage as we continue to keep culture alive in Trinidad and Tobago. And just to share some information with you for those wanting to find out how you can donate, just go to First Citizens Bank account number 1999010 in the name of Trini Bashment Limited. That's for the locals. You can do an online transfer or just do a fast deposit. Yeah, it's First Citizens Bank account number 1999010 in the name of Trini Bashment. You can also cash app payable to Neil Iwer George. Yeah, and don't forget, you can support the program via Iwer TV, the Street 919 FM page on Facebook and YouTube.
Slow them roll. Tell them take it easy. The rise of the murder toll. Prefer the pop printing jersey. I love it, make the whole place better. So we know when I'm a gang leader. Make the fight come out of peer pressure. Why everybody wanna be a sasa? I know no answers. Them wipers. When the big chain and white vest. Them put mama in stress. When the maniac march out and leave one lifeless. Don't be boss no bad.
All right, so we're going to start today's program and come right on the inside. Stay with us.
Whoa, push on through. Whoa.
Let me say good afternoon to Miss Tobago. Yeah, Miss Tobago, hope you're doing good today. She's already on the inside via our WhatsApp number. Remember, in order to see what's happening inside the studios, you need to go to our Facebook page, yeah?
And the woman. And I know they won't suffer now. Just forgive me for not going there, but I'll be there anyhow. Yes, I'll be there anyhow.
right, so much to discuss today. So there was this attempted suicide in the Penal area. It left a young mother beheaded. Of course, the fact that there is no carnival for 2021 and some persons are worrying about the revenue that carnival brings in that we are going to be forced to do without. You know, where does that leave us in Trinidad and Tobago? Also making news, Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith. According to what we're being told, there are conflicting reports as to whether he was sent on administrative leave or he opted to take a vacation. Which one is it? We're trying to confirm. But from what we understand, he is not going to be here. And information reaching us at the Street 919 FM is that he is going to be replaced by ACP Jacob. So that is what we're hearing. Waiting to confirm. Before we jump straight into today's topic, I'm going to open the lines and allow you guys to call in with some of the news that's making headlines to the hour. I see that there's some CXC bacchanal going on. Persons are concerned about the accuracy of the results. Never a dull moment in Trinidad and Tobago, yeah? Let's see who's on the phone line. Caller, good afternoon, you're live.
Pleasant afternoon to you, dear sister and friend.
How are you doing, Tabakid?
Happy to be alive. Look, let me shoot right away. And where I want to center my topic this afternoon on how we go forward with the agriculture sector. And why I'm picking that this afternoon, as we have the budget coming up. Now, one of the things, when we look at our import bill in terms of agriculture, it's ridiculous. One of the solutions for me is using that model in terms of what the NAR had. And in looking at that model, right away we can say this is what we need in order to help with the agriculture sector. Now, why I am picking that? You see, if we continue to have that kind of model, so the model that we need is the cottage industry. Why the cottage industry? We could remove CPEP from the road and we could have farm PEP. Now, I remember under Mr. Manning, he would have started with the Tucker Valley. You know, he had that big mass agriculture down there in Shagaramas. So it was a model he was trying to pattern from the NAR regime. Now, you see, I'll tell you, with farm PEP, what it will do, the economy will grow. You will be able to be self-sufficient in terms of food, because you realize with this pandemic, what's happening with the country. So one of the strong areas now, your budget will be approximately about $50 billion, give and take by and large. And out of that, they may put approximately about $4 billion, because what the Prime Minister is saying, he wants to invest heavily into agriculture. That is why he continued to highlight his farm in Tobago. And he's using that as a backdrop to tell people, let's go into agriculture. I pray and I hope they did not give piecemeal again. If you put $2 billion or $3 billion, to me that cannot help. The only way we can really start to, and perhaps what I would advise you, I know you always had Shiraz Khan, and you and him always have that lively debate. It is somebody at this stage you would want, perhaps. Now, I don't want to direct you, but sometimes a little advice is good. And getting Shiraz Khan, if not today, sometime, and ask him what is his stake. Because I'll tell you, the food basket and that food net is critical to our survival. And people may say, Tabakit, why go there? Now, let me tell you, this has nothing to do with politics. When you're dealing with an economy, and we had such large scale, now oil and gas, this morning I was listening to Dr. Takori Driver, the president of the Energy Chamber, and they were saying, well, they're glad with certain incentive what the government expect to do. But I don't want to go too much in the energy. I want to come back to that FAMPEP in terms of with the agricultural basin. Yes, and why I'm saying, again, to repeat that, cottage industry, looking at our food bill, what we import, it's ridiculous. So my take and one of my wish again is that the government will give at least 5 billion and more to the agriculture sector, because that initiative, and I would advise the minister and perhaps Senator Kazim Hussein, which CPEP fall under him. And you realize that Caroni is the largest holder of land in Trinidad, approximately about 65%. So, dear Minister Kazim Hussein, I think what you should do, have a master plan, remove CPEP from cutting grass, let's utilize Caroni land, bring FAMPEP, so whereby now they get a salary, they boost the economy, and everybody, it's a win-win situation. So to me, this is what we need in terms of an injection into the agriculture sector. I think this is one of the good things if the Prime Minister really stick to his guns in terms of adding more to the agriculture sector and over 5 billion, then I will say we start to get serious with agriculture in Trinidad. And that is one of my things for the budget for the 2020 fiscal package. Tabakit out and off.
Thank you so much, Tabakit. The lines are open. Remember, I am taking your calls inside this first hour, before we jump inside our issue for the day in the next one.
Good afternoon, Aisha Wells, a listener of Street 919 FM. First of all, I would like to say condolences to that lady, family. That is so sad, especially hearing, a young mother who suffered domestic abuse and had to be killed in such a brutal manner. It's just so heartbreaking. Secondly, I would like to big up Kevon, the young boss and the anchors on the live.
Big up to Maureen and the entire young crew on the line.
Good morning, good afternoon, Aisha Wells.
Tanti, how are you?
Not too bad. How them boys at school and laptop and thing?
Boy, them boys on school and laptop and thing going good. I think they still feel in school for real, Imagine my son asking me what about break time this morning. Imagine the little one. Tanti, imagine the little one. Tanti, imagine the little one today asking me, Mommy, what about break time? I asked him if he feel he in school. He looking for break time.
He in school?
Yeah, he looking for break time.
You have to give him break time. You have to give him breakfast. You have to give him lunch.
With that. Now they eating more than they in school, yes? In school at least they had 3 meals a day, and now every time I turn around they eating.
Yeah, yes, if he's so low, let them get too fat. But you know I hear in Tabakit all the time. But when them was in power, he didn't talking. Aisha?
Who's that, Tabakit?
Yeah, I never used to hear you talk. You know that Chakarama's land there. If Creole TV show you walk that land?
Oh, Lord.
Chakarama's.
I didn't know that.
Yes. And I was natural. I used to like a program in the night with Muhammad's wife. And they said that some of the man was on program. They didn't get the land for Patrick, the Chief Patrick Manning. And they say, Camilla, them come. As a letter, but they say, when they come, they'll give them the land to work. And when they come, they cut out all the produce when the people them had. I don't know that last thing I led. But it's true because I used to listen to him, Muhammad's wife, and the talk about the land of Shagaramas.
Oh, I think I have an idea what you're talking about, the Shagaramas farmers. Yes. Okay.
And they vote for the Padres, and they say that when they vote for them, give them and they say they'll give them the land to work. And as they win power when they come back, you mean they destroy that crop. They destroy that club. And you hear nobody say, and this one with the man who died. I forget who the man there. That was an African man.
Is that Makandal Daga?
Camilla,
Who Makandal Daga? Okay.
And he said he never see thieving so in them time.
Lord.
He never see thieving so in them time.
Lord.
Yeah, it's true. He said he never see thieving in them time so. As long as he never see thieving so.
But Auntie, how you going though?
No, and them never talk. All them they talking now. Them never talk. They never. I don't know. They could not talk. I could tell you that. Them could not talk. They never show about to go away. All of these things.
But Auntie, how you doing though?
God bless you.
How you
doing?
doing?
Aisha. Bye bye.
Well, all right. Okay, you didn't want to talk to me. All right, Auntie. All right. Caller, your life.
Yes, good afternoon to my sisters.
How you doing there?
I like good afternoon, Almighty God, listening to everybody.
Nice.
But then, you know, long I talking on the radio and telling you agriculture. I know the agriculture that we see in Trinidad, you know. Because Trinidad agriculture is based on that, how we just call it in Trinidad, gravy or source of food. You need food in the country, and the food is talking about tanya, edibles, yam, cassava, pig, plantain. You have to have that in the biggest way. You must have that. That is the basic food. Because you can eat tomato and tomato, pak choy and pak choy, cabbage and cabbage. You understand? You must have that, and we buying these things from up the island. Then bringing all the gong provisions come from up there, no? St. Vincent, Grenada, and all them countries up there. They're bringing it down for us. And we're saying planted. That we will have to sell to other people too. And we have enough food. Because I tell them over and over, if a world war break out, we have no food in this country to feed the people, you know. We have no food. Let us go to a mass drive with food. Survey a certain amount of land and give it out to the people. You can't be talking, give it out to the people. You understand? And Chagaramas. Chagaramas is African people land. But they never want to give it back to the African people. And when Kamala was in power, they go down there, they run out the farmers and come down in there. They plow down the crop and thing, plant. I used to hear on radio, they kind of power one or two I used to be on. And then I used to hear them people crying down there, crying, they're damaging the crop and thing. The people get so angry. Then they will do something. That's why people never see power in this country again. No, it's too wicked. Have a blessed day.
Thank you so much. Let's see who else is on the outside. Caller, you're live. Good afternoon.
Good
afternoon. Yes.
I want to say happy strong to my sister-in-law, Shirley Eastman.
Happy birthday to your sister-in-law.
Yeah, I want to say that. Aisha.
Yes.
You need to contact me later.
Hey, you want me money for my work?
Just call me now.
All right, I'll call you.
I tell Charity, I tell Shirley birthday, I tell Shirley Chris. Right.
All right.
Yeah,
Aisha. Yeah.
Yeah, happy birthday, Shirley. So Aisha call me now.
I'll call you.
I need to talk to you because I call you on the phone and I ain't get no answer.
When was this?
Every day, right through.
Tolman, I never get no missed call from you, and I just see you on WhatsApp and I just see you on Facebook. So you sure you calling the right number?
You sharing your number?
No, my number have always been the same.
All right, well, contact me now.
Yeah, I'll call you.
All right.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago, the lines are open. We continue to take your calls, yeah? Feel free to call us, raise whatever issue you want to raise in this hour. In the next hour, I want to seriously take a look at what is our plan of action come January to March next year. Let me say good afternoon to Hamidullah. Hamidullah, I got your CD. So Hamidullah sent me a CD of his music, and I'm going to give Hamidullah some love. We want to get you on Iwer stage and all of that. But there is a whole lot of artists in Trinidad and Tobago that is panicking because they don't know what the future looks like for them. And I'm saying I want to have that conversation in the next hour. Let's see who's there. Caller, you live.
Good evening to you, Aisha.
Hey, how you doing?
I am blessed by God and by man. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Aisha Wells, I say that carnival must go on.
What do you mean must go on? I don't understand.
It must go on because technology is the way to go. I think that if all sponsors will be still on board, that people could be in the home watching the soccer monarch.
Well, we had to talk about that, Kingsley. Because I'm supporting what you're saying. We have to put on a virtual show.
Iowa is an example, and I think the government needs to speak to Iowa George.
Yeah, we've had to put on a virtual show.
Because the last 4 or 5 months, Iowa George has been keeping the Iowa George stage, and that is an example that many soca artists from Farmer Nappy been there. Many soca artists been there, and I think the government should talk to, because nobody is saying that we should go on the street and party and wind down, but we could be in our homes, on our phones, on our TVs. Because
I think this is the time to show the world how creative we are.
Yes,
by putting on a virtual concert.
By rights, they can make money because millions of people will lock on all over the world and watch our carnival. That's the last night I was on IG, and I was listening to a local call, a foreigner, so I was watching a live, and she was saying that, Trinidad, I want to come to Trinidad. I see the costume on them, and she like the beads, and then my boobs in all that big, but I was stuck it in the thing. And
that's the only thing in the woman live you heard. I tell you, you're a perv, you know.
Yeah, she was so excited to talk about our great carnival, and I said that, you know what I mean, carnival must go on. Gypsies that, yes, boy, he's talking for his supper.
Well, I don't know all of that. Why you like to come and throw words for people, boy, by me especially?
Yes, he's a yes, boy, so he got to sing for his supper. And Dr. Rowley today, he have to agree because he will than a lick bottom African.
I don't know nothing about that, but we're definitely talking carnival in the next hour, and I like your contribution.
Yes, but this is really how we think, because I've been observing Iowa George been pushing the agenda, and I observe the keep one that's about Republic Day with Patricia, but I know superstars, and no one of them was there. But again, if I go, my contribution at this hour, my topic, my main topic this hour, I want to say that last night in our virtual meeting report that we see some key figures return to the UNC platform. People like Dr. Tim Gopi Singh.
Return to what UNC platform? The one all you had?
Yes,
you know, I haven't looked at, to be honest, I did not look at any of the UNC concerts. The UNC virtual meetings since you guys restarted after the election. So I really don't know what all it is talk about.
So the doc was on the platform last night, Dr. Mudilal.
So are you saying that the UNC is still very much strong with all the bacchanal and the billboards going on?
Yes, because it's just and that might be because of the response of yesterday. Is that what I come to report to you, because you asked me something yesterday, that I come back to report to you.
Oh, you come to give my report. Sorry, go ahead.
Yes, I report back that to share that how the UNC family, not the ones who are outside and have no handle in the UNC. Dr. Mudira gave his committed last night on live television, on live Facebook, that he one leader and one leader alone. And he is the only person to take the UNC forward right now is Kamaprasad Bisasa.
Take the UNC forward where though? Like in an election?
It's an election, and to fight
the
government. Because Aisha Wells, we know. And
you know, I really want to have a conversation with UNC supporters, you know, going forward here, to see if that is truly how you guys feel, or is that just what people think they have to say. Do you think if an election is called tomorrow, whether it's a by-election or a snap election, that the UNC has what it takes to actually win? This is genuinely how you feel.
I think that the UNC have a plan, but it's not.
What is a 20-year plan or something?
No, it's not for me to give a plan. But it's good to believe and good to have vision, and we believe that Dr. Rodi mightn't last the 5 years.
But you said that the last time too. I remember the UNC saying that the government would not have made 5 years, and they did. And then they won the election again. So is it that you're giving your supporters that type of hope to hold on to for the next 5 years?
It's not matter.
So that's 10 years of hope.
Aisha, we believe in the UNC that we will not last 5 years in a position. We have 4, I think 5 by election to fight.
In what in this 5 years here, 5?
No, yeah, 5 by election.
Could you list the constituencies that are going to a by election for me? I just want to.
Point 14
is going to a by election. Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because he was a mayor. Now he is the candidate for the for PNM.
Okay.
We have
why would you go to a by election for that? Did he break any laws?
No, because these cities have to fight the local election. The councillors, these cities have to fight because Ms. Mudet was a councillor. Now she resigned, so it have these seats them available. So you have to go and find the seat. Demand on and the matter about 5. So Aisha, you know what? Aisha Wells.
No, I'm just trying to follow you. I mean, I'm not being sarcastic or anything, but I'm really trying to find out where this hope comes from, where the hope comes from.
We have some elections to fight before. Before the local election and general election. I tell you, we have 5 by election to fight, where councillors get seats in the parliament. Now there was councillors. Now there was councillors. Now there's MPs and ministers in parliament.
Right. So local government election will be due, and then they would fight local government elections.
No. Local government will be due.
So are you saying that because they moved on as a councillor from the MP, that they're going to go to a by-election in their constituency and you're going to win it?
Yes, because
so
it's available.
What work has you guys been doing in the constituency to ensure the win? Because it's difficult to fight a constituency where the councillor is now the MP, which means they have a little more control than they had at council level.
You remember, Aisha, when the councillor
it's sometimes it works as a plus.
Aisha, you remember when the councillor there in Ambatara and a girl called Angela Small went up against the UNC lady win the by-election.
Right.
Also with Nicole.
Every constituency is different, like what I'm saying. Some councillors would have been serving well, and then they're now the MP, so they may have a little more weight than if they were just the average councillor.
Yes, and I'm saying that they step in a part, no matter if MPs, you know what I mean, they will step in a part and still watch over, because that still is the district. You know what I mean? That still is the district. So they could, so no problem there. I believe that when that call in the next 2-3 months, it might be early next year. It might call in February, March, because it has to call, because these seats are open, and you need people to represent these.
I want to say to you, Kingsley, it's good to have faith. You know, I admire your faith. You are like Job right now. You know, I admire your faith.
I alone supporting the lady.
And I'm saying to you, sometimes, this is my shepherd advice.
I don't know body.
Sometimes you have to wonder. 1 minute. You have to wonder if your faith is not in vain. That's all I'm saying. I commend your faith. You're going down with your ship. You're going down with Kamala. But is your faith going in vain? That's all I'm asking. Is it going in vain? I would hate for you to be holding on for 10 years for something that may not happen, Kingsley. All kicks aside, he is a brother that I grew up with. You know, we pitch marble, we play water bag war. And I'm saying to you, Kingsley, I would hate to see you holding on to something that may not materialize. It will break your heart.
Aisha, I come from a political party where big PNM, and I know about loyalty, and I know about serving a political leader. When I start to ask questions about Rowdy, I leave the party to ask questions. I never stay in the party and ask questions. I never support the party and ask questions. I leave the party and I was asking questions before I join in the UNC. And today now I am a UNC, and I'm saying this, Aisha, well, as I said before I go, there's unity in the UNC. There's strength. Today, the 18 MPs of Parliament, councillors, senators, the youth arm, the women's youth arm, activists, they are all supporting the majority. It is a 1% out there making confusion and making bacchanal and making mayhem. But last night, seeing the doc on the platform, because people were asking questions, where the doc? Why the doc ain't saying nothing? Why and Dr. Mulila not coming out? And last night on the platform, the key word was he last saying that this is our leader, one leader we have. This is the leader to take our party forward. He's not going to contest the internal election. It's going to come in November. It might be after
Kingsley,
November. But
let me
yes.
tell you this, and this may be my last advice to you on this topic. Remember when the PNM lost the election and there was
2010.
time for leadership elections?
In 2010.
In 2010, when Mr. Manning
Make it clear.
was removed as leader of the party and he was replaced with Dr. Rowley. You know, people, one minute, I'm go, let me, don't break your God, Jesus. Kingsley, I didn't say that for you to cry. I said to make a point.
Aisha, Manning was forced out. It's after the core election and Dr. Rowley was elected as the political leader. But when he lost, they embarrassed him. Like when they tried to do camera, they blow on, they push him in the vehicle. Aisha, look what they do.
Tell me when I can talk. Tell me.
Aisha, look what they do. Aisha, why you go there? Aisha,
Kingsley, it's a point I am making. And
Aisha, why you go there? Look what they do, Manning. They try to the
Kingsley, the point.
Oh my
Lord.
gosh, what you PNM people?
Is the point I'm making, and the point Can I make the point? Can I make the point?
Good, Aisha.
The point I am
my
making is
gosh.
we never thought that the PNM would have been able to say goodbye to Mr. Manning. I mean, he served how many terms of Prime Minister, how many terms of opposition leader, but we said goodbye. And I'm saying maybe it's time for the UNC to do the same.
Up to now, we name nothing after Manning. Up to now, we
God, what I do?
For our uncle of the nation. Up to now, I shall why you go there. Because I see Manning was pushed out when they were taken, all of them was down there. And there was booing the man. There was booing the man. Oh gosh, Manning, they make him suffer. They make him think about it. And he went in the back bench. And he sat down there for years upon years. That's what they're trying to do to Kamala. They want to kill Kamala.
Kingsley, I had to go. When I tell all your mental illness is real, all you feel is a joke, all you really feel is a joke. Let me hear what you guys are saying right now on my WhatsApp messages. This thing, I mean, it's overbearing. It's a little too much. It's too much. Let's go. Hear what you guys are saying on the outside. 1 minute, I'm coming to you. Give me 1 second, yeah? All right, yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
Good evening, Aisha. Listen to Kingsley. But local election and the constituencies that you call, Point 14, Arima, Theo Martin, which one you feel you could win?
Good afternoon again, Aisha Tobago in the house. Kingsley is a madman. Well, then we will be going to a by-election in Shagwanas because the MP for Shagwana, she was a mayor. So I don't know what Kingsley is talking about. Oh, please, Kingsley. Oh, please. Like you going bipolar, boy. Tobago in the house. Look.
No, Aisha, get some psychiatric help for that boy now. He need help. Oh, God. Oh, you got nervous breakdown, you know.
All right, let me take one more voice note and go back to the lines.
Aisha, why is that, Kingsley? Oh, gosh.
All I mentioned was Mr. Manning. All I mentioned was Mr. Manning. That's all I did. Nothing else. Caller, you live.
Good afternoon to you, Aisha. Well,
hey, how you doing? I'm good.
I'm okay. Good to hear your voice and everything. Aisha, well, in relation to this whole agriculture matter, right? I want to tell you here, not?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Right. I want to tell Tabaki to go to the head of the class. Now, I want to ask you a simple question, right? In the Ministry of Agriculture right now, the workforce there is how much? It's over 100? Aisha?
Go ahead, but make your point. Go ahead.
Okay, right. Now, I don't know the number of people that is working within the Ministry of Agriculture, right? But if it's over 100, what it is these people getting paid for? When you have a large percentage of citizens in the country who own, they renting land from the state to do agriculture in the country, how come food prices is so high? If you're telling me that the Ministry of Agriculture, most of the majority of the land in Trinidad, right, is under land settlement agency, you telling me that the same ministry can authorize this same land and make people plant up this same land, distribute it to the local market, sell, and the money go back to the ministry? I'm trying to understand what is going on here. Okay, now, hold on, right? If revenue hardly coming in the country, I shall understand what I'm saying here, right? If revenue hardly money it takes, right, to foot the food bill, right? What I said, if it is they don't have the revenue coming in the country, what it is they're going to use as a strategy to foot that bill? Taxes they're going to use? Because if that be the case, I'm telling you, prices is going to go sky high and they're going to make it harder for people to live. So here we're going to see that agriculture thing what Tabaki talk about it, they need to consider that. That is a very serious thing. In this country right now, it's health and food for survival right now. Luxury lifestyle ain't working out right now. It's health and food for survival. But Tabaki, go to the head of the class. Good afternoon, Aisha Wells.
Thank you so much. Let's see who's there. Caller, you live.
Aisha Wells.
Mommy. Mommy, I don't know, Mommy. I don't know what to say.
Good afternoon. I hope you make it, Aisha. Let me ask you a question. So you should be coming at Comedy Fest now?
Well, I don't know. I don't understand it.
I wonder if it's crying or you laughing. Why you going to put your face on your billboard in KFC downtown? Hey, Aisha, all right, my brother, you're cracking up. Aisha, you make the man cry.
Just so, you know.
Aisha, well, I never know. I had a little CEO here. Your show coming at Comedy Fest when Kingsley calling. He crying. I'm more believing laughing. I go call back in Aisha a week. Let me catch my heart.
Catch it, Mommy. Catch it. Let me see who's there. Caller, you're live. Caller, good afternoon.
Hi, Aisha.
How you doing? Leave it there.
I'm hanging in there. You good?
I'm good, thanks.
Hey, Aisha.
Yes?
I see a smoothie on the news last night.
What are you doing there?
Calling on the government to fix the Hindu Ramai school for him. But he ain't calling the whole name. The full name of the school is the Munilal Hindu Ramai School.
They name it over?
That is the school Satmaraj, we name after him.
We didn't know that. You had the scoops.
When he was running against the former Prime Minister.
You had the scoops?
But I need dance long enough, Aisha.
I realize this.
But Satmaraj didn't finish it for him. But he want the government to finish it for him now. But you know what? All of them on their own. I will leave it there for now.
Thank you, Mr. Leave It There. I have 1 minute before the next break. I'm going to go for a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about Carnival 2021. So it's off. It's clear. It's off. Are we going to move our Carnival online for 2021, or are we going to take the entire year to rebrand Trinidad and Tobago's Carnival, making it indeed the greatest show on earth? So we're going to talk about that. I would like to get on to the artists. This is your time to call in and share your views and opinions on it. I know a lot of you are worried. A lot of you are scared. What is going to happen? Let's see how we can spark this conversation. In the next hour, stay with me. 18 seconds to go before that break.
Listen what me tell you, we need more love in the ghetto. Sing some positive tune and send them get to you. Living in a conman town. We don't need no God. Talk to them, why. Pam, brother. Jesus will provide.
Jesus will provide. Hey, this is Jaranus, your brother, your cousin, your friend, your nephew, whoever you feel to call me, your son, whoever you feel to call me. Right, the original Jesus Youth, and it's all about this Wednesday, 8 p.m. Right, the 30th of September. We're going on live on Facebook. You're looking for Neil Iwer George Facebook, Iwer TV on YouTube, Iwer George Instagram, and it's all about lifting up the name of Jesus. Look in, now go on, tune in, click, subscribe. Oh gosh, just do what you have to do.
Streaming live on Instagram at Iwer George, Facebook Neil Iwer George, and YouTube Iwer TV. It's Iwer Stage.
Never in office are going to file me an injunction on public service. But every time a heavy rain fall by me.
Bacana lady parang bacana. Now a man with a pan with some sand in his hand was driving a panel van. Went in a stand, park up the van, then walk in a parang van. So a man from the stand see the man from the van with the pan and sand in his hand. Take away the sand from the man with the pan and throw it on a parang man on the shovel. This is Trinidad Radio. Catch me live on One-on-One Iwer Stage, streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram on Friday the 2nd of October from 7 p.m. Trinidad Radio.
Streaming live on Instagram at Iwer George, Facebook Neil Iwer George, and YouTube Iwer TV. It's Iwer Stage.
Everybody just trust me, I'm gonna make it one day. Come and live this life and it practical. To survive this shit, man, I fit tactical. Say the right. Yo, you don't know it's Lady Lava, Queen of the Freaks, and I will be live on Iwer Stage one-on-one from 8 p.m. So people, that's the 4th of October, right? And it's streaming live on Iwer George YouTube, Iwer George Instagram, Iwer George Facebook. It will also be streaming live from my page, right? So be sure to catch me, and I don't know. If you beat it, keep it a secret. Lady Lava, Queen of the Freaks. Boom!
Streaming live on Instagram at Iwer George, Facebook Neil Iwer George, and YouTube Iwer TV. It's Iwer Stage.
We're going on live on Facebook. You're looking for Neil Iwer George Facebook, Iwer TV on YouTube, Iwer George Instagram, and it's all about lifting up the name of Jesus. Look in, now go on, tune in, click, subscribe. Oh gosh, just do what you have to do.
Streaming live on Instagram at Iwer George, Facebook Neil Iwer George, and YouTube Iwer TV. It's Iwer Stage.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
Every child is incredibly intelligent. Parents, reach higher. Be stronger. Join Olive Rice Club, producer of the IBG line of educational products, right here every Thursday morning at 11:15. Get the genius out of the children. Hear how you can work with the IBG phonic program and see your children learn at least 200 times faster. Remember, IBG guarantees rapid progress for champions to turn this nation around. It's right here on 91.9 FM every Thursday morning at 11:15. For more info, call 336-3896 or 725-READ.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy.
Wow.
Here at O'Neill Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
You
Enagic change your water, change your life. Enagic water purifier, one machine, 5 types of water. Enagic makes strong Kangen water with an 11.5 pH. Kangen water with 8.5 to 9.5 pH, healthy drinking and cooking water. Clean water with 7.0 pH. Beauty water for skin, hair, and plants with a 6.0 pH. Strong acid water with a 2.5 pH. This water is known to disinfect, kill viruses and bacteria. Listen to the Street 919 FM with Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday from 11:05 a.m. to noon and every Wednesday from 8:05 p.m. to 9 p.m. as he talks to you weekly about how to improve your quality of life through purifying and drinking water. For more information, call or WhatsApp Pastor John at 516-286-7079.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
Here's your opportunity to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly and guests as they lead in worship ministries of the Word and Prayer. That's every Sunday at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. and every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to midnight on the Street 919 FM. Where we deal with today's issues from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. You'll be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Your life and family will never be the same. You are welcome to visit our website, www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org. Like us on Facebook. Your financial support will be greatly appreciated. Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank. You can contact us at 753-1113.
Will help you to find your way easily with quick financing, low deposits, and the best interest rates. It's easy enough, you're on your way. We'll take it straight to your front gates.
Trinidad and Tobago Mortgage Finance Company Limited, from here to home.
Talk your talk, but we know talk. Come talk with us. The Street 919 FM.
Dear promoter, you see that trust in there? Keep that. You see that curtain there? Keep that. We don't need your fancy stage, brother. Once a trainee reaching your vet is nice, boy. Hands in the sky, we bring the vibes. Once we reaching your vet is nice, yeah, boy. They can't deny we bring the vibes, and I don't mean to be bossy, but they can't party like we. So got there, but for sure they got party like we. Don't matter time or day, we can start it anyway. Oh gosh, oh child, feel like you're ready, sweet is so man, oh man, yeah. Oh Lord, mama, together me and the love is so strong, oh Lord, and we don't care. This kind of energy, Lord, it great. So we go turn up the place, we go push up the place. Once that tree reaching your bed is nice, boy.
I know I acting normal and thing, eh? But deep down inside, I hurting, you know. All you know, I am a late bloomer to this carnival thing, eh? So when I tell all you I really can't function deep down inside, it's true. There is something about soca and carnival and costume that does provide a different level of excitement I can't explain on radio.
Watch the vibe we bring, we the baddest thing. I could put my head on a block, eh? But the hardest thing, once we start this thing, yeah, we just never know when to stop, and we don't care. This kind of energy, Lord, it great. Watch how we are up in the air. So we go turn up the place, we go push up the
say good afternoon to Don Cole's Car Wash for Vehicular Cleaning and Service Washing Limited. Exterior and interior car detailing. Opening hours Sunday to Sunday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Feel free to call Don Cole on 383-4109 or 288-0826. So I let Don Cole wash my brand new baby. My brand new baby straight off the showroom, all black. First time I've ever had an all black vehicle. And I took the puppy to the vet, so I was fully loaded with puppy fur. And Don Cole fixed me up. Really, really nice. There was not a speck of dog here in the vehicle all year. And a back moving under my darkness, lovely and smooth. So I'm going to have some giveaways from Don Cole as of next week again. And I'm going to keep you guys in the loop. There's going to be a lot of giveaways from Don Cole's Car Wash. So I'm going to keep you guys updated as we go forward, yeah? Actually, there is a giveaway going on my Facebook page today. How am I giving away a bottle of Moet on Facebook today? I bet all you didn't even know that, yeah? So on my Facebook page, you have to make a comment under the post, the one where I'm showing my in-house bar, and get your friends and families to like the post by sending a like or an emoji. And the most emojis on the post wins the bottle of Moet. Yeah, this giveaway thing on a Tuesday, you know, I didn't tell all you. But it's only on my Facebook page. So you need to follow Aisha Wealth Center. I can't accept any more friend requests, so don't send any. Just follow the page and stay in the loop and win yourself a bottle of Moet. Next week, Tuesday, I'll be giving away a bottle of White Oak. And you're asking, why is she giving away alcohol? Because I have a little thing on the page that happens ever so often called Aisha Spills Tea. So on Tuesdays, we don't drink tea. We just drink something a little stronger because the pounders be a little different on a Tuesday. So follow the page, stay in the loop next week. Today was a bottle of Moet. Next week, it's going to be a bottle of White Oak. Yeah, so we're coming back to talk about Carnival. I'm going to play one more before we run back here. guys, this is the last one. I swear we're coming in. I swear. Something about Kes.
What you do, I'm a ballin'. Whoa, what I'm feeling. See, baby, come to mine. Chase some of that, yeah, have a good time. It's all I want, yeah. So come give me all of that, yeah. I say, best believe. Oh, when I find it, yeah, I'm not moving. How you moving it? Stay with me. Oh, so girl, I hope it's not too late. She jump down there, then I jump down there. And when she ting down there, then I swing down there. Now let this go, now let this go, now let this go, now let this go. The way she jump down there, then I jump down there. And when she swing down there, I swing down there. Now let this go, now let this go, now let this go. We gotta be
All right, good people. We are back and we're talking about culture, carnival, the arts, pan, etc. Carnival 2021 is not on, but we're trying to find out what can we do to continue that carnival flow. So this is the point where I'm writing down suggestions from you, the listeners of Street 919 FM. Let me say again, good afternoon to Hamidullah and all the Calypsonians now going back to the drawing board, wondering what we're going to do here. They already had music that they were hoping to release. How is it going to be done? Well, while we go back to the drawing board, I want to send some love to Neil Iwer George, because you know he is getting ready to go back to Iwer stage tomorrow. And he's going back to Iwer stage tomorrow with Jaron Nurse. All right, so tomorrow is Worship Wednesdays from 8 p.m. till. On Thursday, we have Pan with Devon Stott. And on Friday, it's Calypso Night with Trinidad Rio. Saturday, they're going to be featuring The Steam with Lady Lava and etc., etc. And Reggae Sundays is also going to be a thing as well. So we need you guys to log on to the Street 919 FM's Facebook page, like and share the live, to Neil Iwer George Facebook page, Iwer TV, or the Street 919 on YouTube. Yeah, again, we want to thank our sponsors and supporters, Tuku, taking care of business through music, and Pancho Big with Lady Al's Avenue in San Fernando. Remember the account number to donate to the event so we can, pay for the production, give the artists a little stipend. The account number is 1999010 in the name of Trini Bashment Limited if you're a local. And if you're international, the cash app is payable to Neil Iwer George, so you can cash app us as well. So I'm going to open the lines and take some calls. Can we do it? Do we have it in us to put on the greatest show on earth online? Or would you suggest taking the year off to rebrand the carnival and start back with a bang? Feel free to call me, 342-0081, 771-1791, 4665391. Internationally, 718-874-3860. Let's see who's there. Caller, you're live.
Pleasant evening, Aisha. This is Angel number 91.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, good. What it is I do, I just want to say something short and sweet.
Sure.
Right, the Prime Minister of Republic of Trinidad, the big one, Dr. Kitchell Rowley, for 2021, I agree how he made that demand, no carnival, no juve.
Well, I don't think anybody's disagreeing with the decision. We all support it to save lives. But we're wondering, can we still put on a production online to maintain that support for culture?
Online, but it had to be only 5 people.
Well, we can be creative. We're definitely saying being creative. But what are some of your ideas? What do you think we can do? Can we do it? And how do you vision it?
Well, we could have it online, but there's only 5 people. No much congregating on the stage neither. You understand?
Right.
We don't have no kind of, yes, it have artists. We could still have a session, the jam still. The jamming still, but at the end of the day, 5 people alone, no congregating. Because in the month you start to do that, the stage will be well packed with the same artists. We don't want that. You understand?
Understood. Thank you so much for calling. So here's what I saw the other day while accidentally watching sport. Because I'm not a big sports fan, yeah? But I realized the game basketball was playing, and I thought what I was seeing was people in the stand. But the person who I was watching the game with said to me those persons bought their seats online. So apparently the NBA is selling seats to their game online, and you can buy it, and they show you on a seat on their virtual screen. So it's as if you're seated in the stands. And I felt that was so creative. Is that something we could consider? Like, you see how we just have the whole the March Gras, etc. And it's in a forum where we put it online and people can buy and book seats to sit and watch the display of the mass, to watch Despas play in the final rounds of the pan. I mean, I'm thinking out of the box here. Give me some ideas. Let's brainstorm. Caller, you live?
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
I'm so glad for you to take the idea right now. We're dealing with creativity, in this digital technology world. And within this pandemic, we need to get creative, I mean. We could even go forward to the past shows and put it on the air, with Tucci local, Tucci 2021 fullness, them, but then them done the thing done lockdown already, all them so-called done the music fully covered already, just for the go and the gone. So I know most of this brethren, plenty of us working, not all them brethren working, something had to take place. Because the show must go on. The priest could play with me, right? I love my sister and you stay strong.
Thank you. Let's see who's there. Caller, you live?
Good afternoon, Sister Aisha.
Hey, how you doing, brother? Still in?
Just peace and blessings. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Most important. I am listening to your conversation. And Sister Aisha, I believe we already had the stage setting. Carnival or no carnival, we already had the stage set. Because what the big brother at this radio station is doing there, Sister Aisha, is something real great. And I believe that this stage could carry through that period because what I'm saying is that we could also keep the Kaiso going in Mr. Iwer George studio as it going right now. And it come like the tents on them. We first 5 from each tent when the time comes. And the patriots as where is the supporters, contribute something when the time comes, big sister. And we already had the platform to do what we had to do already. The only thing will be mistake, we can't jump up in the street and we can't greet one another as it is. But I believe we already had the foundation to carry the thing straight through till 2021. Yeah, big sister, so that's just my idea. I don't know, plenty people else have different ideas, but that's just my idea. Yeah, thanks?
Thank you.
Listen to Double M when I'm singing to you, girl.
What's your thoughts? I'm going to go to some voice notes.
Just feeling, I'm feeling. See what I'm seeing. Oh, baby.
Good morning, Bruce. Good morning. Happy Republic. The correct...
You see what I'm
Oh, I humbly apologize. Yeah?
I know you feel it.
That wasn't directed to us. Let's see who's there. Caller, you live?
Good afternoon, Aisha.
Hey, how you doing, Gemma?
Fine.
Nice. Good to hear you as always.
Yes. Well, once upon a time, that would have really worried me. But, you know, at this age, it's really not worrying me, but it has people who I know it will hurt them that is not having the carnival. But with our safety right now, you really can't go into that because I heard 2 more people died today, so we have about 74 or 76 or some kind of thing now. I mean, just we're getting it small.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it is very, very dangerous. And if that, the government, the country that make a lot of money can write time, but right now, I really don't think we can have it. You understand? So our safety, that's the reason why I think so. Okay?
Yeah. Well, I don't think people arguing over the fact whether we should have it or not. I think we're kind of more looking at how can we put on a production online to bring in the revenue.
Yeah, but if they could do it online, no problem. Yeah, but to really go and have the setter jumping up in the street and...
No. We're not in supporting that at all. Definitely not.
You understand? I mean, I have a son that does play music, and I know Carnival time will make it'll be real nice game, eh? You understand? But you have to study safety. You understand? If they could do it online, fine. But you see the jumping up in the street, that I know. Terrible for this like that. Okay?
Thank you so much.
I say best believe. When I find it, girl, I'm
not moving. Okay, so let me let you guys know we're not talking about having the actual event. That is out the window. We are responsible citizens and we want COVID-19 to lose the war. So we're not talking about any street parades or any crowd gathering. What we're visualizing is putting on the greatest show on earth online in order to bring in revenue for the carnival season. Carnival provides a large chunk of income every single year in a time when I think we need it most. Yeah, because you know what's really going on with us and our oil and gas, etc. So to have carnival at a loss as well for 2021, I'm not sure how that fall or what effect it can have. Hence I'm saying, can we visualize putting on our panorama online? Whether we have the band play at one location and we stream it live where you can pay per view to view the band. You know, people from all over the world can tune in to hear it. I gave the example of the basketball. Persons purchasing a seat online to sit in the stands and watch the game. Could we have that type of event? Is it possible we can put on Calypso Fiesta minus the crowd? Have people pay to see it online? This is the vision that I'm having. I'm hoping that you can share your vision with us as well as we try to discuss culture going forward.
Aisha, my love, good afternoon. Aisha, no counterfeit. The real thing or nothing at all. Anybody agreeing to that counterfeit thing are not Trinidadians.
Maria, I hear you. But if we can't have the real thing, are we not willing to improvise? So I guess you're saying maybe we should wait till whenever we can have it. So are we going to use that time, Marie, to restructure the entire event? Is though that time off, however long it is, we say it could be back in 2022, it may not be. It may be 2023, realistically. Are we going to restructure Carnival and rebrand it? What's your thoughts? Caller, you're live.
Hi, I agree with you. I like your idea.
So you're saying that we should do something online?
Yeah. Put on the best show we could.
Yeah.
Make the money somewhere,
Make the money somehow. We had to.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Let's visualize it. Can you see it? Iwer George, I was like when I talk culture and you walk in the studio even if it's by accident. I am talking about a visual carnival online, Iwer George. You're a man with vision. This is the direction you're going in. Do you care to talk to me for 5 minutes?
I cannot say no. I cannot say no to talk to you.
Okay, well, I appreciate
How
you.
could I say no to talk to a beautiful woman like you?
All kind of
What you think, I'm mad?
Marlon, adjust my screen. I would like to have George on my set.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
What you think, I'm mad?
Well, I'm happy that you're with us, Iwer.
Well, I was just passing through doing my thing. As you know, I'm doing some preparation downstairs. You know, we're doing some work on the Iowa stage.
Yes, you mentioned that
there's a project that we start since June, May month, sometime around that we started doing our thing there. Because I could have foreseen the carnival this year is going to be different. So we are putting things in place.
And since then,
you know,
people
so
didn't
that
even know.
the artists could have a stage to showcase themselves to the world. Because a lot of people know and a lot of people don't know how much work went into this industry. Women travel all over the world. There's Belize and France and Italy and Germany and China and you know, and all these places and performing for people on a yearly basis.
Yeah.
If the COVID come and we can't perform, you understand? We don't know how we're going to be after the COVID.
No, we don't.
So we don't want to lose
We don't
the
even know
place.
how long it would be.
Right, we don't want to lose the place. So I put the stage so the artists get opportunity to come and do the virtual concert and a man can sit down in the house. You understand? While let's say the place locked down, you can still turn on something and see what's going on and be a part of it now. You know?
I am talking Iowa stage on a government level where you advising the government how to put carnival on a stage and package it to
Well,
the world.
I can't advise the government.
Let's be realistically.
Aisha,
You've been doing this for the past few months.
At the end of the day, I am the government of soca. We are the industry and this is our level.
And I hear you, and it's working.
And from Sparrow and them times, Sparrow did his thing, Kitchener did his thing, and a lot of men do the thing.
I
in
am
the
working,
past.
but
Right,
Iowa George going forward
but-
for Carnival
but
2021.
you can't mix-
Could you guide them
You can't mix me
on
up
the
with-
road to getting it virtual?
I cannot guide the government. They have a minister of culture.
I'm saying working alongside the minister.
Well, I will
Iowa
work with
George.
them. I mean, they could work with me.
They could work with you,
Right. But
correct?
I can't. I'm not in a position
Understood.
to guide or to advise.
But could
the
you vision
government,
it?
Right, because
People paying to see the March online.
Taxpayers hire people and put them in the ministry to advise the government. That is their job. I could advise the soca artists. So I in my little world here.
Let me find out.
Don't
I have
try
to
to-
clamor for you
don't
to
try
be an
to-
advisor. But what I'm saying, do you visualize people paying online to see the March Gras show? Paying to see Fiesta?
But people are already paying online to see everything.
So why can't we do that, Iowa?
Well, that is what we're doing. You know? I mean, Carnival is a big festival and everybody will have a little part to play. I doing my little piece
Well, I
here.
understand. But I'm saying I am not hearing this type of conversation coming from those who we hire to do this. So I have to bring it to the street. I have to bring it to the man who governs the street to
Well,
ask what can
well,
we
I
do. We
think
don't want to
eventually-
lose our place in the world,
I
Iowa.
think eventually they will see what myself and Kenny Phillip doing and then they'll realize that's the model and we go get our phone.
You think you'll get a call?
Yeah, we go get our phone calls. You know.
To all these, because Calypsonians are calling Iowa, they say they have the most to suffer. I mean,
They can't suffer, no.
how could you offer them some
The
hope this afternoon?
entertainers is not going to suffer.
Go ahead and talk to
And here
them.
why the entertainers is not going to suffer. The thing already correct itself. You understand? Because if you look last week, you will realize that Facebook said that they're restricting what people post.
That's true.
On Facebook. But they will allow the concert. Okay?
Yeah.
So how the entertainer will suffer? And Facebook allow the concert to stream.
Yeah.
You understand? This industry that we have called Calypso and Soca music is well over 3 million worldwide. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once we organize ourselves and we do the thing the right way, I mean, for the past years, we are doing a lot of things wrong.
That's true.
You understand? When a man put out a tune, he puts it out and he just posts it for free online.
Yeah. No
You know?
sense.
No, you can't do that no more. You put a song, you put it on Spotify, you put it on iTunes, you put it
Yeah.
on, and people patronize because it's not expensive.
Yeah.
A single is 99 cents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
So I think man is going to do things the right way from here on. And then the concert is going to stream online. You know, this Carnival season is going to be the most concert ever.
Iowa George people messaging me now, asking me how can they book to have their session on Iowa stage.
But if a man in the entertainment business,
He want to put on his own production. He
if
want
a
to do
man,
his thing.
if
He
a man
want
in
to
the
come.
entertainment and you don't have Iowa number, then what you call anybody here for? Oh God!
Iowa, this is an
know.
international number. They said they are accustomed having the event in Trinidad
But
every
it's very
year.
good. Just go on Facebook and you go see I on Facebook. Them thing too
So
easy.
it's possible to put on an international event on the stage for them.
Okay, let me tell you.
Help me to walk
let me
me
tell you
through the
how
process. Go
you
ahead.
realize this whole room is green.
Correct.
The reason why we choose green screen for this production is it don't matter where USB could bring you live.
Really?
If I want to bring Lero alive from Atlanta,
You can do that.
all Lero have to do is set up his stuff on a piece of green screen
Right.
and sing, and I will just copy
Do the
it,
rest.
bring him in on Iwer stage and put him on Iwer stage. Nobody in the world can know where he is,
Wow.
unless he say he in Atlanta.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? So the technology is, don't allow us to do plenty things. If a man want to do Iwer stage and he feel he want to look like if he down the islands, all
You
you have
can
to
give
do
him
is
that
go down there
background.
with the camera team, take out a nice little picture. If you want to put a video and all, take it out and bring it for us and we'll give him that backdrop and he
Are
down
you
the
kidding me?
islands. That's where we are.
Because promoters messaging saying they're custom having their boat ride and thing. Foreign promoters. How
Why?
can they sell that? How can they package that?
Well, as we say just now, Facebook says that they are not going to allow the party. They will allow the concert.
Correct.
So most of the events in Carnival will have to turn to a concert to be able to be streamed.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You know?
Go ahead.
So that's the reason why I tell you, it will be easier for the artists.
Yeah.
They will get more work.
Yeah.
Because a man cannot have an event and he don't stream it.
Understood.
You understand? So, and the only how he could stream it is if he have artists performing.
Yeah.
You know, so the artists and them, they're not paying attention. They get you and they even know they get you.
How can they organize themselves? Person want to know how they can get in contact with getting on the stage.
But just go on Iwer Instagram.
Go on
and send
Iwer
message
Instagram
me
and
in the
message
inbox.
you.
I mean, and just say, Joe,
Once they're a part of the culture, they
That's
can
right,
get in.
You know what I'm saying? You know, so I find it too easy.
It's easy to do.
It's easier than what we did do back then. When we did launch this thing back then, when I went to New York in 1987, right? We was trying to get soca music to be the preferred music amongst the West Indian in Brooklyn.
Right.
And we had two options. Option number one is to do just like Bob Marley and go in the square in Manhattan. Them days, then also to bring out self-powered speakers and put it there and let people put shilling in the pan and just unlaunch them and take them to the office and we have a little jam outside.
Right.
Right. So when we had the meeting was myself, Preacher Jal and Amson Douglas and Wayne T and Silky Slim. We say, okay, let me do that. Here we go do. It have a lot of little DJ parties all over Brooklyn. And anyway we see a DJ party, we will sing for free. And we sing for free for 2 years. And in the third year, if you do not have a soca artist on your show, nobody come in your place. And we was able to develop an industry.
Yeah.
You understand? So here we is again have to redevelop an industry. That's all.
Understood.
You understand? And
So there is hope.
and everybody had to play the little part.
Yeah.
Tell the artist telling you, me feeling that virtual thing now. Me feeling that I want to do that virtual thing. But I just want to say it loud and clear. If you're not feeling that virtual thing, then do like Gary. Take vacation.
Go on a vacation.
Take vacation.
I will leave it, please.
I'm being real.
Go on a
because
vacation because
take a
this is where it's
vacation.
going.
Because that way it's going, and a lot of artists come in this business and stumble up on real money.
Yeah.
A lot of them never even do the research to know where the money come from. They just wake up one day and they get to realize they have a hit. And airline tickets that come, a hotel, they picking up at the airport, limousine, all kind of thing.
Yeah.
Was a lot of work going to make that
Into it.
happen. And
And
hereby,
this is another
we're back
transition.
to the beginning of another transition.
That's right.
And this transition is easier. Because back then, if you had to talk to Brooklyn, you had to go to Brooklyn.
That's right.
And you could only talk to Brooklyn alone while you're in Brooklyn.
That's true.
And if you had to go to Canada, you had to do the same thing. But now you can sit in Trinidad and talk to the whole world.
Correct.
So it's too easy.
Well said. Before I let you go, I need you to tell me what's your lineup for Iwer Stage
This week on Iwer Stage, we are journalists. You know, the structure is on Wednesdays gospel. You know, everything
Yes,
I do
of course
always.
we have to bring
you know,
all
if
of
you
it.
listen to the format of this radio station, you'll get to realize my life has changed.
That's true.
If you listen the songs that Iwer George sing for the past 10 years, you realize my life has changed.
Agreed.
So everything I do, I put God first.
That's right.
So we open the night on Wednesday night with, you know, the gospel worship,
Yes.
right? You know? And then on Thursday, we give it to the pan.
Yes.
You know, we are pan solo. Well, you know, we don't have a stage like the Marshgrass stage, but we have a big stage.
Understood.
So we might be able to, with the social distancing, we're going to be able to take, as Carnival evolve, we will take 6-piece band and, you know,
Correct.
and that kind of thing. But so far, we're just doing singer solo, you know. And then on Friday, will always be for Calypso night. And especially this Friday, this is like the opening of Calypso History Month. So we had to choose and bring a real Calypsonian, a real good one. So we got Trinidad Rio to come on Friday night. And then on Saturday night, you know, we want to launch a new brand band. And the reason why I want to launch a new band is because a lot of youths right in Port of Spain here, and they want to do music. And I think they are going to be the role model for this generation.
Understood.
You understand? He's the son of this Calypsonian guy. His name is Dwayne O'Connor.
Okay.
His son, and then I went to his business place on the avenue to have a soup a couple of Saturdays ago. And I see this band there as well. Let me eat my soup and wait. When I hear them fellas and them playing, I say this band real nice. I say I want to do something for them band, you know. So they will be launching on Saturday night.
Awesome.
And Sunday is gonna be reggae.
Yeah.
You know, we having Lady Lava, you know.
Awesome.
So Sunday I give up the night to reggae, the Zessa movement. Everybody could have a little taste
Trinidad
night.
artists, everybody
Have a little thing on the night, and we go share up the night. And on the Saturday night, sometimes we go have chutney, sometimes we have soca, because chutney and soca is like the same thing, you know. So we have 2 nights in a week, we meet on Monday and Tuesday. And we wait to see who is going to walk in our door and say, George, I have an idea. You understand? Because so far we ain't getting to the people with the violin yet.
Well, I'm just getting a message here from a DJ. He said, do you have the potential to do a DJ clash with international DJs? One from London, one from Canada.
That easy to do.
On the same stage?
On the same
night.
All they have to do is get a green screen.
Great.
Put up your green cloth and get your camera and say, George, we ready to go. And take you from where click. And put you side by side.
Iwer George, I want to thank you for this interview. Iwer Stage is really the future of soca. Listening to your vision, listening to where we're going, listening to what we can do. Well, I feel rest assured Carnival is in safe hands. The artist is in safe hands.
It's going to be good. More people will get involved this time. The only thing that's going to be off a little bit is the mass.
Yeah.
You understand? Because it ain't gonna have no winding up on each other.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But in terms of the production of Carnival, I mean, we could still have a stage where we have somebody crossing the stage on a big mask costume.
Yeah.
Because when
the Queen of the Band.
The Queen of the Band could still happen.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Right? And the social distancing, it don't have to have crowd.
Yeah.
But remember, they are just one piece.
That's right.
So that could still happen. So the only part that really can happen is really the fete.
It's the fete.
And
when the stage, the road mass.
And the boss say, you know, it's only a miracle, you know, but if the thing ease up a little bit, I could still see saying, all right, we will have a couple parties, but all they will have 500 people.
Yeah.
Depends on the size of your venue.
Yeah.
You understand how they could space it out nice and still sell it back to the people online, you know? So I like that line when you say a miracle, because generally speaking, it needs a miracle in the world.
It does.
To keep this COVID from spreading.
Agreed.
So if the world get a miracle, it will get a miracle too, and I know he gonna make the thing happen because I know he's a man, he love culture.
Yeah.
You understand? He love pan. I never forget. I always meet him in Bishop Fete and Panorama and things. He like them things. So I know whatever he have to do, he go do. But in the meantime, let us prepare ourselves for a new carnival.
Well said.
Right? And we'll listen to this station. They have a lot of new ideas that's going to come out right on this station.
That's right. And I think at this point, Trinidad and Tobago, I'm definitely lobbying for Iwer George to be an advisor to the culture. You stay right there. Let me talk, please.
Them are the thing. Everybody,
you see where you just sit down and explain to the world here, where we have people texting to find out if they can have a DJ clash, one DJ in Canada, the next one in England. That's vision. And that's what we need. Our phone lines are busy, Mr. George.
Take your phone calls.
I'm going to take up some phone calls. I know where to find you if I need you. Trinidad and Tobago, the lines are open. 342-0081. 771-1791 4665391. You're live.
Yes, good afternoon, Asha.
Good afternoon.
Mr. George. Well, it's good to hear him with his ideas and, to make people come together and happy. So I wish you all well and good luck. That's all I want to say.
Thank you so much, Queen. Let's take another call. Caller, you're live.
A pleasant afternoon.
Hey, how you doing?
Happy to be alive. This is Mr. Tabakit. Let me say pleasant afternoon to the bosses himself, Brother Neil Iwer George. This is one of your favorite callers, Mr. Tabakit. Sister Aisha, I think the NCC chairman, which is Mr. Winston Gypsy Peters, based upon what we just heard from the manager and director of this station. I think, yes, we can have that virtual carnival in terms of technology, because we do not have to now look for a blueprint. Yeah? The blueprint is there by Brother Iwer George. And I think, of course, he's a respected person by the government and other players in the industry. And if you have a blueprint already, I don't think you would want to reinvent the wheel. Yeah? Now, the only thing would have to happen here is dollars and cents. And I will say this. It couldn't come from a better man and a black conscious brother. And if we're talking that, you know what, we want to bring back the carnival into the African community. Well, I think this is the perfect opportunity. Because, you know, you're hearing all the time the carnival would have gone to the west and all these things. And this year, as a matter of fact, let me say this. The old-time carnival, you remember there is a market where people want that. And as you talk about virtual stage, I think one of the critical things now is that old-time carnival. But I'll tell you, I believe where the concern is with the government, the minister, and the chairman of NCC, I think production. Because if you have to have this steel pan, and I think I could understand there, because you remember steel pan, people just be close together. Only if they will have social distancing, and normally if a band have 200 people, they would have to now break it down perhaps to 150 and all these things. In terms of Queen and King, I think that is all go. In terms of the Dimanche Gua, I think yes, but to give other callers a chance, I want to tell the brother, go to the head of the class. I think you would have created that blueprint. I think that's the proper niche to put it on the world stage. And Aisha, one of the things I'm hearing from you this afternoon, a little pick on, I love you. Well, let me talk this easy now.
Yeah, listen.
Like you and the Prime Minister is friend back again, girl.
Yes, so how I reach love, Tabaki, go your way.
I hear you picking up Dr. Rowley again for you. Hey, Tabaki in the house.
Tabaki is a Bacchanal. It's from Bacchanal land, you know. Let me see who they call her your life.
Yes, Tabaki, she was always the Prime Minister friend. You understand? Aisha, well,
yes.
I was good afternoon to you, my dearie. That was good what I listened to what I was said a while ago. Do you understand me? But you realize we have a lot of singers coming from Carenage. We had this week on there, my family Ziggy. We had Jeremy.
Yes,
you know
Ziggy.
Yes, you know what I'm trying to hook up now? Jam Melody.
Listen, I would personally want to sit live in the studio and watch that man sing, eh?
Which one, Jam Melody?
You're telling me?
Oh, my goodness, Aisha. Oh, Lord, really? I want to hook up that for you, I'm telling you. But you know, we speak about something yesterday, girl. I ain't get you at all. When Mavis train, I ain't get you all out. No way, no way. Say what, Aisha. Don't
Well,
act like
yeah,
that.
whatever we could do when we could, just let me know.
Yes. So you want us to the Jam Melody?
So I wanted that man could sing, mommy.
What? He passed me? No way, you know. No way. Anyway, you see me, Miss Maria, big advances when you see me, you know. We go plan this. Because I already want to hear me in the studio, you understand me? Because
well said.
Singer from Carenage, you understand me? Yes, okay, darling.
Thank you so much, mommy.
Spread your sweet and me darling, cause what you do I'm me balling. Whoa, what I feel it. Say baby, I come to wine. Chase some of that.
Hey, call you live.
Aisha, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
And good afternoon to the boss.
Good afternoon.
I really carnival. Now, let me tell you something. 3 things I don't make joke with. Christmas, carnival, and my birthday. And you see all them 3 things, I want no counterfeit. Now, I ain't saying, I ain't have nothing to say with you on your venture. You could put your initiative into play and do what you have to do, but I will be taking part of that. I like to be on the street for Juve I like to jump up Monday and Tuesday, play my mass. I like to go in the panyard. I like my panorama. I like all them things. If that had to come over TV and I can't partake in it, I ain't turning on my TV. I don't want to have nothing to do with no counterfeit. I prefer to sit out and wait until we can get real. And Aisha, we're saying that this evening, Bottom Cockroach gone on vacation.
And that's what we're being told.
Oh yeah, he could resign. He want to go on vacation, go vacation forever. Well, you have a blessed evening.
All right, Marie.
Slow it down. Wine. Baby, when you go dance till the morning, come make for dance till the morning.
Like, oh, caller, you live. Good afternoon.
You're not call video, and apparently like it slipped you too. And it's along better than
You're breaking up, Tabakit. Call us back. Caller, you live.
Good evening, Aisha.
How are you?
Much better here and getting through and talking to you. Carnival is my thing. I born in 35, so I know about no carnival during the war. I know about no carnival during what we had. Something with the same monkey. Forget what the disease and thing. When they put off carnival, when the carnival went in May. So at that times, things where you like you can't get. But I see we show the world how to run CPL and everybody coming out and everything now in viral. And if we is the boss at carnival, that's the way to go. It are plenty people, the millions of people all over the world would be now in position just like we home. We'll see what is we carnival, and when this thing done, bingo, we gone clear. I gone.
Thank you, caller, you live.
Oh yes.
Stay one place, you're breaking up.
Yeah.
No, still sounding a little fuzzy.
Aisha, I hear that cry, baby. Day. But when the same Kamala Bissat possessor put out the same man, Patrick Manning, I hear Kingsley jump up and cry for that. Look, boy, like you want me to pull out my belt and put some across your back. That is what you want. You want some ear boom instead across your back. Aisha, what are these seats for the young man? Oh, Jesus. Aisha Tobago in the house here again. Remember yesterday I said I am a band leader. I've been bringing mass for 18 going on 19 years in Tobago. I don't stand my losses for next year. I know there's no income to come in for next year where Carnival is concerned. But that does not mean to say that things stop for me. I don't know what I was going to come with for 2021. So I'll just be doing my production for 2022. I'll be continuing doing my thing for 2022. Aisha, I've listened to other people's comments and say, yes, it will work for the pan man, it will work for the Calypsonian. I don't know how it will work for the mass men, but it could work, but how I see this thing here working, it will just be traditional characters, showcasing Trinidad and Tobago traditional characters. No pretty mass, just traditional characters. And as you say, along this line where how you're doing it for the Calypso and the pan, you could showcase the mass the same way, but they say pretty mass and these things go miss out unless you just show back mass from long ago, from long time. You understand that people who did miss out, you know, they will get to see themselves jumping across the stage and say, oh God, yeah, I was there year before. Look me crossing the stage. So I agreeing with some of the things that people are saying. So we put we head together and see what we can come up with, man.
Yeah. Na 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 na. KTB, yeah. FA, man, yeah. Let's go. Right now, my vibes up, are getting on. It's no regrets if tomorrow never come. 'Cause this is my time, I let him go. And every second's a blessing from above. It's like a feeling I can't control. It's in the ways I want to wave, I want to whine. So if you tell me I have to go, no, oh no. I'm gonna take a wine down low, then I'm going and wine up so, and take a jump until morning. Bet till I fall in, soaking wet, and I'm up in every fetch. It could be hot sun or storms. Bet till I'm falling down, I'm falling down.
I tell all the others, going like a normal and thing, but I'm dying inside right now.
Don't come and tell me it's time to leave, 'cause I want to wind up to every single song. I want to sing every melody and take a jump up with each and every one. It's like a feeling I can't control. It's in the ways I want to wave, I want to ride. So if they tell me I have to go, no, oh no. I'm gonna take a wind up low, then I'm going and wind up so, and take a jump until morning. Bet till I fall in, soaking wet, and I'm up in every fetch. It could be hot sun or storms. Bet till I'm falling down, I'm falling down. So look, I'm falling, tell them like you want me. Bet till I'm falling down, I'm falling down. So look, I'm falling, all I like are they pouring. Bet till I'm falling, I'm drinking now, whining, don't care what's the time. I'm in the streets like a runaway, I don't care what nobody say. Doing what I like, have the time of my life, and I don't care about shame. I come to wine on the girl. I'm gonna take a wine up low, then I'm going and wine up so, and take a jump until morning. Bet till I fall in, soaking wet, and I'm up in every fetch. It could be hot sun or storms. Bet till I fall in down, I'm falling down. Say look, I'm falling, tell them like they want me. I'm falling down, I'm falling down. Say look, I'm falling, all I like are they pouring. Ready to when I'm falling down, I'm falling down. Say look, I'm falling, tell them like they want me. Bet till I'm falling on the road, I'm falling down. Say look, I'm falling, all I like are they pouring. Bet till I'm falling down. I'm falling.
I'm getting ready to go for a break. We're going to go for the news at 4. And then we return. Stay with me.
Girl, let me take you to Toco Loco when the sun go low. We could go and go, girl. Go. I'm talking hours and non-stop jam. You is a gem, let me take your hand, just come and go, girl. Go. Say, girl, why you do me that? Make big man get a heart attack. Girl, the way you look back when you rock back, I feel away when you whine so pretty wine. Flash me a pretty smile. What's on your pretty mind? Tell me, baby.
They talk.
You talk.
Come talk with us.
On the street.
919 FM.